right now heading to Lake Sebago in Tuxedo, New York. It's a beautiful day. About to turn right on this trail, head further into the park. Been kind of paralleling 87 for a little while. But it's a beautiful day, and looking forward to seeing the lake. Alright, I'll check back in a little bit. So, just came up this kind of gnarly ascent, but this next section coming up looks whoa, trippy. Alright. You gotta hold on a little better. So this next section coming up, if those of you who are not from I guess let's say New York hiking, if you're not used to that kind of you're not used to this kind of terrain, this is kind of at least it looks like coming up, this is kind of textbook New York right here. Usually what happens is, you know, the mountains aren't so big as they are in, for example, the West Coast and other parts of the Northeast. So usually what happens is, since the mountains are not so large, a lot of times, for better or worse, the trails will more or less just kind of go straight up without switchbacking, which, you know, has its pros and cons, of course. But so what happens is, oh, looks like it's a little swampy over here. What happens is you come up to the tops of these ridges. So usually how the hike goes, at least in the area I'm from, you start out, go up, get to these ridges, walk along the ridges, go down. But the ridges are my favorite parts because not only do you get the views, but there's always all these huge slabs of exposed rock and not many trees, sparse grasses. This turned out not to be really what I was thinking of, but I'll try and I'm sure there'll be one coming up. But I don't know, something about those types of little environments just really hit my heartstrings. I don't know what it is about them. I could live up on one of those ridges for sure. So, I don't know. Little walk with me. I'll try and turn back on once I see something else interesting. I'll try and give a better example of what I'm talking about, because it's kind of hard to explain. But yeah, beautiful day here in New York. Hope to see something beautiful. All right, so of course, literally right after I turned the phone off, came to the first major site here. So I'm gonna turn this around and let you see. It's pretty crazy. Yeah. So, just thought I'd show you that. Now, I completely got off trail because I needed to see this view. Oh yeah, boys. Look at her. Remember what I just showed you? That's what we're up on now. Oh, oh yeah. Beautiful. I hear it's a little windy, but just gonna enjoy this for a little bit. Wow. Pretty spectacular. Not so much wildlife out here on the northeast, but sometimes you get lucky and see something pretty cool. I don't know if you can see it. Look at that guy. I'll try and make him move a little bit. Go on. All right, bud. So we just got to this pretty rad shelter called, look at that. Rad shelter called Dutch Doctor. I don't know. But it's cool seeing these things in the middle of nowhere. Only passed one person so far. Here, you want to walk with me a little bit? We got a little off the trail. Just had to see the shelter. Only passed one person so far. Been hitting into cobwebs, so for me that's a good sign. For some people it's not. For me that means not many people have been through. Alright, so I'm back on the trail now. For a while we were following, what was the name of the trail? Yeah, let me look it up real quick. Got my little map down here. See? So I was following Mount Ivy Trail. Now I'm on the White Bar, about to go on to Triangle, and then Lake Sebago, not too far. Look at that. It's pretty nice out today. So I guess I'm trying to balance making video versus not. I can't show y'all everything, but I'm gonna try my best to do these walk-alongs. I think they're nice. But unfortunately, you know, it does take away a little something, to be completely honest. But I enjoy doing it. But I'm not gonna always push myself to do it. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to be honest. So yeah, I think it's about another mile or so to the lake. Gonna hold up there for a little while, eat our lunch, hydrate. Yeah, so far it's been a great hike. Been pretty sorry, get distracted by poop. Oh, here's the yellow. All right. So yeah, we're gonna we'll turn off now. come back to y'all when I get to the lake, or if I see something really noteworthy, which could very well happen. This trail's been great. Okay, see you soon. I want to say one more thing about these walk-alongs. If you'd rather these just be silent, and let me know, I'll do that in my natural hiking stance, let's say. So this is how. All right, I'll see you at the lake. So here we are. Excuse me. So here we are, Lake Sebago. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. This is one of those days where I feel like I can just kind of keep going, you know. Not too tired. Eat a lunch. Birds are chirping. Yeah. This is nice, guys. I don't know. Maybe we can set you up over here. Well, I'm gonna eat my lunch. Enjoy the view. And we'll see you later. Alright. Alright, so I'm about done with my lunch. Now I'm planning my route back. So I started here in Tuxedo, came up this red over Tuxedo Mountain. Then that was the Dutch Doctor shelter. Up the yellow to Lake Sebago. I'm right there. Now what I'm thinking of doing, which looks to be the best, continue up yellow, head on to this blue called Victory Trail. All this blue, a little marshy there. And then get back onto the red, Ramapo, and back. So, I think that's what we'll do. Thought I should maybe show you this kind of cool section here. Just a lot of low-lying bushes. I don't know, pretty cool. So after I ate, or actually I guess while I was eating, I really, I don't know, something got lost. You know, not physically. I was feeling pumped. And I don't know, maybe it's just because I stopped, kind of lost my stride a little bit. Oh. I don't know, I gotta get back on track, is what I'm trying to say. So, I'm looking forward to these next 4 miles or whatever. 4 or 5 miles. Try and get centered again. Get my frequencies moving a little higher rate. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of just a weird feeling. There's the lake over there again. It's very pretty over here. I think it was maybe where I was eating lunch, I kept smelling pee. I think someone or something had just recently peed there. But how could I deny myself that view, you know? I could stand a little pee smell. So, I'm gonna keep trucking along here. Get back to enjoying the beautiful woods. A little lost here. Oh, there we go. Yep, so I'm gonna get back to my hike and get recentered. Forget about everything but right now. Because damn, is it nice. It's nice. Alright. Catch you later. Guys, it's all back now. We're getting another lake view. It's actually a different lake. This one's called Lake Sebago. I could be butchering that name, but Lake Sebago. Little sister lake of the other. And it's just pretty gorgeous. So, just thought I'd show you that. Sounds like we're actually coming up onto bit of a babbling brook here. So maybe let's hold off on turning off for a second. Let's see. Hi. Okay, sorry. I hope I got that. Hi, bud. Is there another one? Oh, okay, I'm gonna be quiet. Hi. You're good. Hi. Okay. I'm friendly. Wow, guys. It's right there. Hey. Enjoy your hike. Alright, guys. Wow. That was something. That was really something. They went right up there. Oh man. See? It worked out. Now I'm definitely back, guys. Ooh. See, it's just those little points of unease you can just need to work through. It's always gonna get better if you want it to. I think that's the closest I've ever seen a deer. Remember in the beginning of this, I said we don't ever see any wildlife? Well, forget that. That's about as wild as you can get. Oh man. Can't believe it. That scared the crap out of me. Oh my god. Crazy. So crazy. Okay. Alright. I'm back in it, y'all. Later. Just past a group of about 5 backpackers. Said they would, this is pretty cool. Been following this power line for a little bit. I think there was a camp back up at the lake. I think that's how they get their power. Anyway, saw a group of about 5 backpackers. I don't know, it's Friday today, but it's about to be Memorial Day weekend. So everyone's kind of getting out of town. Enjoy the weekend outside. Hopefully the rain's gonna hold off. But I don't know. I guess it got me a little down. For a couple reasons, I guess. Well, a few. A few. One is that I wish that I planned maybe to do a couple night trip this weekend. That was my fault. I just didn't plan it. I thought, yeah, I just didn't plan it. But there'll be other times to do this. But it would have been nice to do it today. Anyway, so there's that. And there's the idea of, I guess, hiking alone, which has its ups and downs. Sometimes I'll come out with my dad. He's a little slower than me, but it's nice. We get to talk and everything. Usually I'll just come out by myself. I don't really have any friends out here that are too into hiking. At least not, they don't pursue it, let's say, like me. It's something I think about every week, look forward to every weekend. Coming out here. Anyway, I am planning on, so back in 2012, I did 1,000 miles of the PCT. So I kind of burned out on it. And I was pretty young then. I was 23, something like that. I was young. I was not prepared for it. I was not prepared for any of it. Well, some of it. But I think mentally, I was not prepared. Physically, I was all there. Mentally, no. But I did a good portion of it. Been rolling around the idea of taking on next season, doing the PCT for 2019, depending on how jobs end up and all that. Man, I hope I'm on the right thing. Yeah, I am. Okay. But, I'm not the most social person, let's say. Hence the hiking alone, maybe. But, has that been blurry the whole time? Anyway. But, hiking the PCT, it was just like, I started when everyone started. I hiked when everyone else was hiking. You very quickly build relationships with people. And there's this one guy, his trail name was Argentina. And he was a bit older, he was maybe 50 or so, maybe in his mid-40s, something like that. But he had a back injury. And I think it was a motorcycle, I don't know, something. But he hurt his back. And basically the doctors said, "You'll never walk again. Never walk again. Just gonna give you all these pills to ease the pain, and you're gonna have to live out the rest of your life in bed." He did not approve. He said, "There is no way I'm gonna live the rest of my life in a bed. hopped up on pain pills. So, against the doctor's orders, he started walking. Every day a little bit. He said the first day he got down to the front door, that was it. Turned around, went back to bed. Next day he got to the end of his yard. Next day he walked a little bit more, down the sidewalk, a little bit more, a little bit more. And then here he was, walking the Pacific Crest Trail. I mean, what's more inspirational than that? And he was just the nicest guy. You know, we met him. There's this McDonald's right off the trail. I don't know, maybe 300 miles in or so. And that's when I first met him. I was hiking with my girlfriend at the time. She hiked it with me. And that's when we first met him, and we were sitting in there eating our breakfast. And he comes up to us, this kind of weird looking lanky man who's obviously a hiker. He comes up to us and he says, "Let me see the bottoms of your shoes." And it didn't really click at the time, but he wanted to look at the tread. So he looked at, I think it was my girlfriend's shoes. And he said, "Yep, it's you. I've been following you for days. And I was wondering when I would catch up with you." And so, yeah, that was our first encounter with Argentina. And from then on, we really hiked together a lot. You know, almost every day after that. Eventually, I don't know, one of us went ahead of the other. But what I'm trying to say is, you know, you just build these relationships so fast. And I guess I missed that part of hiking. But that's only one part of it. There's plenty other good things going on here. Plenty other good things. Alright, well, I think my phone's about to die, so this might be the last part of this video. So, till next time.